Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Transformers Studio Series Steeljaw. Now these core figures do not get a number of their own, which is a little bit disappointing, but you know, does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. There is Steeljaw on the side because there's not much box going on there, and there is the back. And you can transform Steeljaw in 6 amazing steps. And then that beautiful artwork there. So without ado, let's get Steeljaw out of his packaging. Okay, I think this is probably going to be the best display piece that I've seen in a while. The chair of what Blaster was sitting in when he was reaching out to Optimus Prime. So in the packaging, you get the tape, nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Although I feel like, is that mistransformed? I feel like that should be coloured in that side. Not necessarily a big deal, but if that's painted that side, that's perfect. And then maybe that's just how his legs come in. So he comes with the blast as well. Nice and easy. And then the back piece that goes on him when he is transformed. So let's bring in Blaster and let's put the cassette in there. So yeah, very simple. Just pops in there like so. I don't feel like these things are exact. I think they try their best to get them as close as possible. I can't even get that out. But it's in there. So without ado, I'm gonna go and transform him off camera, obviously, because I'll still probably be disastrous with a little figure. Okay, here is Steeljaw in his beast mode, I guess, robot mode, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's the simple case with these little bots. They try to accommodate the tape gimmick rather than, for example, and all right, I understand there's probably a pinch point on price, but a lot of collectors of G1 are probably mostly adults. Let's be honest. I'm you know, 40 odd, and you know, I pick these up as an adult. No, some fans may go in and find Transformers G1 later on, but I find it difficult. So I don't understand why they've not just provided pristine tape that you could use for that gimmick as such, and then given us a decent size Steeljaw. Now you can still have that Steeljaw transform. What I'm saying is that it is a reasonable size, that it doesn't look odd, if that makes sense. There's a bit of articulation. I mean, Ravage is a prime candidate for that. So if we think about Ravage, there was that release with Transmetal 2 Ravage, which was a decent size, and it turned out so well that, you know, these only have to be, you know, a little bit bigger, and they are spot on, and you've got some decent mini bots going on. You know, other than that, you know, considering the size and my gripe with that, this is a decent little bot. You got some decent little guns, a decent little head sculpt, and it does look okay. And you got nice Autobot sign there, which looks beautiful. Some little movement on the legs, and these guns can move around. Even these wings can move around as well. So I think from that perspective, they do a really, really good job. Okay, so just bring in rewind. I think, you know, considering what they are and just my gripe, they are a reasonably sized together. They look all right together, I think, in my mind. And it would be good to get the other bot that fights alongside Rewind. And is it, what's the ram horn? I think it's Ram Horn. Correct me if I'm wrong. It may not be Ram Horn, but in my mind, I feel like it's Ram Horn. And then just bringing in Blaster just behind them. Well, I need to adjust my camera slightly. I do apologize. You see what I mean? There's too big a difference now. You know, that is a massive difference. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong and talking gibberish here. Maybe I am. You know, tell me if you agree or disagree. But I just think from a figure point of view, it would have been cool if they were bigger. However, I'm not going to deny the fact that it's nice to finally have a Steeljaw, because let's be honest, we've been blessed with getting sound waves cassettes. Bear in mind, they're probably a little bit more popular, and even in the show they were active wee bit more than Blaster's little bots. In fact, I think did his bots only materialize in that movie? That could be how they first originated. I don't think I can't recall seeing them before. Once again, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched G1 for a while, but I certainly don't remember him appearing in season 2 at all. Also, the other cool thing is, and why on earth you wouldn't give us 2 Hasbro? You know, you could have charged us the next couple quid. We would have been satisfied. But, you know, just giving us the little thing for the sound that Blaster iconically used in that one episode at the disco, if I remember rightly. I could be talking gibberish again. I'm not really sure what I'm saying today. But there you go. I mean, all 3 of them are reasonable size together in my mind. So I'm just going to add on this piece onto the back of there, and then we can wrap this video up. Okay, and here is the final mode. I'm not even sure what you call this. Speaker mode? No idea. And I can't even remember if this is from an actual episode or cartoon, but it feels like a little satellite. If I'm being honest with you, I'm probably being a bit of a jerk saying it is just an amped up speaker. But, you know, you can say that this is well, I guess that's the same as saying this communication device, right? Anyway, let's be honest, this review's been a disaster. I'm just making crap up as I go along. But yeah, it's a nice bot. I really do appreciate Hasbro releasing this, the same as some of the other cores that we've got in this line. They're probably the best cores that we have gotten. Let's be honest, when they release a core like, for example, Mohawk, why wouldn't you just release that as a normal figure? Makes no sense to me. Do you get what I mean? Whereas this makes sense because it is meant to be this size. And for all my griping, it does look pretty decent. And, you know, you would feel chuffed having this with your Blaster figure anyway. So if you do like my channel, you managed to stay all this time, well done. And if you haven't supported my channel, please support my channel by subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to my channel already. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.